She would just love to watch like those Lifetime movies of like how to get away with murder and stuff, and she would just tell me like, I'm just studying.
Holy shit. Damn, your childhood, bro. I feel horrible for you. People
So I
don't.
kept telling myself too during it. I was like, it's somebody's got it worse than me, right? That's like it was a big thing in Utah when that Elizabeth Smart thing happened.
Yeah.
So I was like just comparing myself. I was like, oh, I guess I could be kidnapped and raped every night or whatever, right? Like she was
Mm-hmm.
getting, So it's like, I don't know. I just kept telling myself it could be worse, could be worse, could be worse. But yeah. So like Christmases always sucked too, because like that was a weird thing. She would let Christmases ride. She's like, have fun, have a good day or whatever, right? Really weird. But then like the next day it was back to normal, and so I knew. And then
So she'd give you a break for the day.
yeah, it was like her one day to shoot, yeah. And then but then all my toys or whatever I would have would get broke. Or like I got a cell phone when I was in 6th grade. And then my SIM card would go missing or it would be scratched up somehow, so then I couldn't use the cell phone, but it would still be in there, or just things like that.
This is a sadistic person.
I got like this Guitar Hero thing one time for Christmas, and it was like the neck and the base like separate so you can put it in your backpack. And it just stopped working one day. I was like, what the heck? And I go to take it apart, and like where the connections come together, it was like someone just took a nail and just scratched the whole thing up so it couldn't make any connections. But it was like still put together, so you would never know. I was like, dang. But speaking of like the PlayStation, one year, when the PlayStation 3s first came out, like the fat ones,
Mm-hmm.
my dad just happened to be at Walmart or something, and they brought out like a whole pallet of them. And so he's making calls. He's like, hey, do you want one for Christmas? Do you want one? They got them, like, right? He called like 3 people, bought 4 of them. So I was like, all right, I'll do the math. I know that I get the 4th one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Easy. And they wrapped all this stuff. We moved houses from like across the street. It was kind of cool how it happened. But I go to see my mom for Christmas, come back after Christmas, or like 28th or 29th, whatever. We're going to have Christmas that night. I come in, it's a late flight. On the way home from the airport, my stepmom's like, you're not opening presents this year. You're going to refuse to open any presents. I was like, this is new. Okay, whatever. Like I didn't, at that point I didn't really care because like I'd never got to play with anything anyway, right?
Yeah.
So it's like we get home and my dad's like, all right, let's do Christmas. I'm like,